of us the cup.
It says,
Of us the cup also shall pass through unto thee.
It says the cup also shall pass through unto thee, and that's the cup of slavery, right?
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make themselves naked.
Thyself naked. So what? They're gonna be exposed, right? Keep reading.
Lamentations 22 or 1 and 22. 4 and 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
The daughter of Zion is talking about the Israelites.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Right, so that's what he's gonna do, and that's gonna come with Yahawashi coming back. Right now, we're putting down we're judging them off of the scriptures, right? But Yahawashi, he's gonna actually give down that sentence, you know, upon the 2/3, upon everybody, you know. But what the elect are gonna make it through that judgment, you know, because we was actually doing this work and pushing His word, you know. This is Psalms 73 and 1. It says, truly, Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. So what? We're going to be protected in that time, you know, because our minds is straight, you know. It says, but as for me, my feet were almost gone, my steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Right, and we're seeing the prosperity of the wicked, and the wicked are the Edomites, right? Because they have everything. They have they can have the best cars, right? They can have the best houses. You know why? What? We will rejoice if you know, if we had some kind of way to get food, you know, or like if somebody said they got food stamps or something, that's when Jake would get happy, you know. But while these Edomites, right, the only way you're gonna make it in this society is what? If you join their armies, you know, become that slave, you know, or labor for these Edomites, you know. And what? You're still not gonna have wealth, you know, because wealth can be passed down, right? So this is Psalms 73 and 3. It says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm, right? So even if they die, they're still going to have that power, right, in this time. It says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment, right? Can you get Sirach 10? You might not show up on this, so you're gonna have to type it in. Right? It says Psalms 73 and 6, right? What you say? It's Sirach. It says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. That's not the title. This one. You hold this. I'll tell you the message. Let's do that. You can read right here, start at 8. Right?
They are corrupt and speak with wickedly, conquering oppression. They speak.
Actually, go up. Start back at 6. So this is Psalms 73 and 6.
Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment.
right? And that garment, you know, we have a garment, you know? Take this out your mouth. Right? It says, yeah, 7.
Psalm 7.
Psalms 73, verse 7.
Psalm 73, verse 7. Their
Eyes.
eyes stand out with fatness. They have They have more than heart could wish.
Right. This is Psalms 18, verse 48. It says, He delivereth me from my enemies. Yeah, thou liftest me up above those that rise up against me. Thou hast delivered me from the violent man. Right? Right. So that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping to actually physically rise away from these violent, you know? Right? Because what? That's the salvation, right? With these chariots. This is Psalms 86 and 14. It says, O God, the proud are risen against me, and the assemblies of violent men have sought after my soul, and have not set thee before them. Right? So they're not doing this in righteousness. They're doing it in their own ways, in their own wickedness. Right? This is Psalms 140 and 1. It says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man, preserve me from the violent man, who imagine mischiefs in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war, right? And that's an Esau, right? He invests, and how many wars are they in right now? Let's look it up, right? How many wars, active wars, is the U.S. involved in? This is it says lengths of U.S. combat forces participation in wars. It says war in Northwest Pakistan. This isn't really telling me anything.
They jumped around. That damn hole went back. Yes. My girl spanked me. He saw the girl on the high school with me. I knew too. We locked up too long not to be there.
It says Afghanistan definitely. Okay, it says war, a conflict, a war in Afghanistan from 2001 to present. The war in Northwest Pakistan from 2004 and present. Second U.S. intervention in the Somali Civil War. American-led intervention in Iraq from 2014 to present. American-led intervention in Syria from 2014 to present, right? Yemeni civil war from 2015 to present, right? American intervention in Libya from 2015 to present, 2019 Persian Gulf crisis from 2019 to present, right? And that's the ones that are active today, you know? And they want to go to war with Iran, right? This is Psalms 140 and 1 again. It says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man, preserve me from the violent man, right? We know this is talking about the Edomites, the Caucasians. It says, which imagine mischiefs in their hearts, continually are they gathered together for war. And we just named off the wars that America is in right now, right? And what, they're still warring against us Israelites because they want to wipe us out, right? Pursuant to Psalms 83. It says, they have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Salah. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have proposed to overthrow my goings, right? Because they don't want us doing this truth. They don't want the Negro, Latino, and Native American to know who they are, right? Which are the biblical Israelites, right? It says, the proud have hid a snare for me, and cords they have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me, Salah. I said unto the Lord, thou art my power. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Lord. O power, O Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi, the Lord, the strength of my salvation. Thou hast covered my head in the day of battle, right? So what, he's going to protect us in those end times, right? It says, grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. And what's one of them desires? The RFID microchip, you know, that they want to push on the world, right? It says, further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves, Salah, because they want to be like the Most High, right? That's what I want you to do. See this? Hold the sign. You do that? Yeah. It says, grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked, further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves, Salah. All right, let's get this. This is Isaiah 59 and 18. It says, according to their deeds, accordingly, he will repay fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies. To the islands he will repay recompense. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him, right? So what, we're waiting for that standard. So what, we're going to be like the tabernacles of David, right?
Get louder, brother.
Right.
Hey, look, 4 tribes are you be louder. You gotta be louder.
Right.
That shit. Speak.
You know what this Israelite thing is?
Yeah, I know what the Israelite is. I got you, bro. You gotta get it out there. They can't hear you what you do. You gotta get out there. That's your passion, right? Go hard.
I hear you. Right. It says, right. Listen to the song. Hold up the sign. It says, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord. Right? It says, as for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord, my spirit that is upon me, and my words which I have put in thy mouth shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of the sea, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, saith the Lord, from henceforth and forever. Right? Because what? We're going to get that second covenant, and it's going to be in our minds, right? But it's actually getting in our minds right now, you know, because he made us a quick understanding with this truth, right? Let's see. This is Isaiah 11, verse 1. It says, "And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, and the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord." Right? And that's talking about Yahawashi, but it's also talking about us in His truth. Right? "And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord, and he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked." Right? Let's get because there's going to be a physical time where we're actually taking down these Edomites and such, and these other nations, right, and these 2/3, right? It's going to be a time where we're going to have to get physical, right, when the Most High rises up that standard, you know, if we endure unto the end, right? Lord willing, we do. This is Isaiah 51 and 11. It says, actually, let me start at 8. It says, "But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham my friend. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant, I have chosen